Alright guys, let's get into a 10-minute game on the road to 2000. So, I've been playing alright today. I've just been having a load of practice games. Let's get some D4 in and try and play actual theory. I've just been out on a run because being a good chess player is all about physical fitness as well, you know, getting the blood flowing. It's all good. Now, computer likes this move in this situation, but I always like doing that. So I'm gonna not learn from my mistakes. But I really want the pawn to reinforce the center. I know this is a bit overextending, but if we really go for it, this could be cool. This could be a cool position. We can get castled. Now it's a bit awkward because I don't want to put my bishop here because I want to put my pawn here. So do I fianchetto and castle this side? I don't know. Let's go for a fianchetto. Maybe I can be all right. If I get out the opening, I should be winning. I'm just a bit worried about their big attack. So if like check, we've got this to block, we're alright. But they can also check us from this angle. We have to block with a pawn, which is fine, as long as they don't bring like another piece. So I like the way the knight is a bit trapped in. So let's fianchetto. And just try and get castled. Maybe queen here, knight here. Or knight here, and then leave the queen flexible. Let's just try and get castled. If here, what are they even doing? Here, and then what? I'm just gonna let them do their thing. Wow. I mean, you can even take, and I'll just take back. Do you realize I'm gonna castle queenside? Haragava. Indian. Haraghaven. So if this. Well, I don't know what this is all about. What is he doing? This. Then check. So I just push though. What? This is wasted. 1, 2, 3 moves. And to solve it, I just play one move. So that's a nice little risk reward there. And now I can get rid of my doubled pawn, which is lovely. If they want to take with the queen, I mean, I'm just up a pawn. So I'm very happy to do that. Your bishop is staring into this pawn. And now I can hit your bishop as well as hitting this at the same time. So forcing your bishop all the way back. Pretty nice. So it's just, sorry if I seemed a bit rude about this guy, but like, come on, what are you doing? Like, I got the plan, but it's so easily undermined. Oh wow! So I can go like this, and then not win the rook, but win that pawn. But first, I'll choose to give you isolated pawns, and then bosh. If this, I mean, I just slide back. Or, no, I can't give a check. Knight takes. So just slide back. And then, after castles, I'm defending this pawn, which is beautiful, and attacking this, threatening check. So, I mean, maybe the king wants to come up now and defend. I'm just up 2 pawns now, so pretty clean. Until that happened. I've got check, but then my rook's hit. But then this, right? It just blocks. Yeah? Yeah, it's okay. So, after check, I'm just a bit worried about this pressure here. So could they go like this and add pressure? I just take this, too slow to add pressure. So I'm a bit worried. I didn't want to get my light square bishop out, but I think I can throw in this check first. Just stop them castling and be a nuisance, you know? So if takes, probably my most powerful piece, this dark square bishop. I don't want to trade it off willy-nilly. So, slide all the way back, try and reconnect the rooks, eventually. Maybe they go here, try and stack pressure on this square. We're going after this, but if takes, I just go here. So, another pawn push from our opponent, which... Oh, they just take this, though. And fork our rooks. See, I really want to beat this guy because he's played so badly. But, I don't think it's going to happen. Oh, no. Oh, this is so embarrassing. All these just pointless moves. And then I go just hang a... What did I hang? A knight? Push the defender of the knight. Hung the knight. Hung the fork of the rooks. This, it doesn't even win the pawn though, because knight covers. This, pinning the knight. Trying to get active with the pieces, make something happen. Create a little tactic. Yeah, pretty embarrassing. So they're trying to get this pawn, I guess. I could defend it, but that does make me a bit passive. If this... Disconnecting the rooks, and if takes, I take. If this... Yeah, takes. If this, they throw in this, I've got nothing. So I think I've got to defend the pawn, as much as I hate to do it. And now they're going to come in on the second rank, like here, for example, and then bring the other rook. Is their easiest plan to win this. Now, how do I generate some counterplay? It's very hard. So I hit the rook. If I hit the rook, it goes here, but I win the pawn at least. It's a small victory. I sort of need this bishop here, though. Sort of need it to actually just defend the... Stop the other rook coming in. I think if I'm going to have any chance of winning, I'm going to need to push these pawns. So, because if this, say rook here, and in, it's just over. They're just going to check. So I sort of need to go here. If here, in, I get this, but then they're already checking me. A very sad situation. I'd obviously love to take that pawn and create these two passed pawns, but I don't know what I'd do against this. I think I'm going to have to play that, which is a very sad move. Just trying to hold on, really. That's all it's doing. I mean, if check, take, sorry, if take this, but they take... I could somehow win this pawn and this pawn, that'd be lovely, but... Don't do what I did before. I removed the defender and they take. That's what I did before. This. Maybe threaten this. I don't know. It's a bit funky, isn't it? But yeah, because as soon as they take this, both the rooks are coming in. That's the problem. And if this, they take with check, I take. Maybe that is the move. Maybe it's the only hope. They can't take there. They take that one. And if here, trying to kick the rook out. Also, got vision here, so they can't just take willy-nilly. Is that just an English expression, guys, or do you know what that means? Sounds a bit weird, doesn't it? Just like loosey-goosey, you know? So if this takes... I mean, considering how bad this guy played early on, he's actually done a pretty solid job here. This at least wins a pawn. Yeah, if takes, now they're connecting the rooks. It's not the pawn, it's the fact they've connected the rooks. But now if this, we can't even defend it, can we? Then I try push a pawn. There's nothing really to be done, is there? They've got another rook. I do want to analyze this one. Maybe this time it'd be better spent analyzing because this is over. Yeah, obviously I hung the piece, guys, but I genuinely think I played way better than my opponent for the whole first half of the game. Yeah, but obviously I messed up. Let's see what the report says. Yeah, look at my accuracy, 62% against their 37. So, report, right. So here, yeah, I actually, having played, even though I knew this was the best move, I wanted to go above the engine's head and play this. Actually, having played it, I wish I had just trusted the engine there. Who'd have thought the engine knew better all along? And like the engine's saying, this is so bad. Like, even when it finally cracks and does what they were trying to do, it's such an easy refutation. And after all this, find the best move there. And then we get the pawn. We're just 2 pawns up. This should be so simple. And then here, yeah, there's pressure here, and I just forget that the pawn's defending the knight. But, yeah, I sort of want to, you can play this out against the computer just to, like, prove to myself that this was so winning. We all make blunders, guys. Don't beat yourself up too much. We live to fight another day. I hope you enjoyed that one. I'm trying to be fully transparent, show the losses as well. So, yeah, hope you enjoyed. If you did, like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Cheers.